Lori here today with my empties video. As you know, I am putting my unempties in a bin and we will talk about those at the end of the month. I'm calling those the leftovers for the month. So anything that I didn't use up will go into that. So we'll talk about those when I show them off in my basket for the week and then as I melt them. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe down below. And I want to welcome you back if you're a returning visitor or subscriber. I'm so glad that you are a part of this channel. So I got through a lot of candles, but I think I want to go through, so stick around for that. There's a lot. I mean, I was surprised. We did get through a lot of candles. I had quite a few that were like halfway done, so from last week and so on. I'm going to move one around here because yeah, I have a lot of scent shot cups and other things I don't want to avalanche. Let's get through the Bath and Body Works or body care stuff first because it's few and far between. We have this White Barn Strawberry Pound Cake Foaming Hand Soap, which is fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. Used this in the kitchen. I grabbed several of these, I don't know, what was it, last summer? And so yeah, I love that, and you'll see that in the basket again at some point because like I said, I grabbed several. I love strawberry pound cake. The lighting is just weird, but I think it's the time of day. So if I look like, I don't know, I feel like I look yellow. It's the lighting. We're going with it. Okay. We also have strawberry pound cake in the pocket bag. This was in my purse and used it up. I'm like, okay. So I looked at it. I don't know. I'm wondering if it came open a little bit. I hate that these open in my purse. Okay. So then I have Zape. I used up this Trophy Wife Sugar Whip Soap and Scrub. You guys heard me talk about this when I talked about the wax. Love this scent. This is absolutely amazing. Would totally repurchase this in the sugar scrub. It's really strong in that, and I loved it. It was fabulous. And I'm putting everything in a bin over here so I can recycle. Okay, we have L3 Waxy Wonders, a scoop that I finished up, Yellow Ranger, lemonade, cherry limeade, and fizzy soda. Use this up. This is so good. I mixed this in with my bedroom scents, some fruity fizzy blends, and absolutely love this. So I would totally repurchase. And then we have some clamshells here. We had two. We had this Goose Creek red, white, and blue. Had to melt it on the 4th of July. I absolutely love this. This is way stronger than the candle. We had the candle, wasn't my favorite, didn't have a very good throw, but this is really good. I have repurchased. Actually, I have a few of those now, and we'll keep those on hand, melt them once in a while, but I would totally get those again. We finished up this Scentsy Mulberry Bush. This was a Bring Back My Bar. I wanted to see if I was going to add it to my club. I did, but I think that I had one on order and one in my club, and I think I'm going to take it out. This is not super huge love of mine, but I have some time before my club ships again, so we'll see. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, so I don't know if it'll stay, but I might, you know, have a couple of them on hand that would be good. You can't get them now because they have moved those out for, I think fall is coming in August. We have this Hobby Lobby Sweet Memories Spun Vanilla Sugar Rock Candy and Gummy Treats. This was nice. I'm not a huge lover of their wax, to be honest. It's not something that I necessarily run out and get. I like the jelly bean fragrance. This one isn't as good, so I would stick to that one. I like that one better. And then we melted Sensationals, Peach Papaya, Tropical State of Mind. I mixed this with a peach scent, and we'll get to that, but this was the one that I mixed with the peach, so I'll set it aside and we'll talk about it then. Yeah, so I mixed those two together. Okay, so let me put these in here. Let's go through some of these scent shot cups because they're avalanching, and we'll finish up with bags and candles. Okay, so I had some of these little cups from that Smell Good shop that I was just trying some scents out, and I wanted to melt some of those in here. It's a perfect size for this warmer. This first one was Cedar, a crisp and clean woody scent. Oh boy. I wrote no. So this, it didn't even get a third, maybe even a quarter of the way melted, and I could smell it throughout my house. And to me, it smelled like pine. Like, there are a lot of like cedarwood scents that don't smell like this, and that's what I thought it would smell like. This to me smelled exactly like pine, and I immediately started having an allergy attack, so this would be a no. For me, that I could not. I had to take it out, and thankfully I hadn't completely melted it. So can you imagine? Yeah. This one is pumpkin brickle cookie from That Smell Good shop. Also pumpkins, butter brickle, and cookies. This was so good. So I guess, because I mentioned in a previous video, I don't know that I like butter brickle. It's got to be just certain oils, and that's definitely the case. Oils are different. This was great. This mixture was fantastic. Super strong. Really like rich, and like a rich bakery scent. I would totally get this one again. So that's pumpkin brickle cookie. This was zucchini brickle cream cheese icing. So it's similar type of scent, also from the Smell Good shop. Loved this one as well. Really nice pumpkin cream cheese bakery. We also had iced pumpkin cookies, baked apple bread, and fall festival from That Smell Good shop. This was way too heavy on the cinnamon for my nose. Probably for the average person, it'd probably be a perfect fall blend, but for me, I could not. I mean, I kept it in here. It was a rich cinnamon bakery fall scent to me, but too heavy on the cinnamon for me to get that again. And we had iced pumpkin, pumpkin apple butter, southern fried apples. This was good as well. Again, a little bit heavy on the cinnamon for me, but I think if you like fall pumpkin apple blends and you want a bakery, I would get this because this was good. It was very strong. All right, so let's stick those in there and then do some of these scent shots. So I did end up modifying my basket a little bit because we are moving my son's furniture around. Talked about this a little bit before. We are finally done. We got him some new furniture and redid his room, and some of the hand-me-downs he was using, because he really doesn't care, honestly, but we got him some that I thought was, was more appropriate for his age. And I took what I'm calling the old lady furniture, because they're antiques, and like 21-year-old gamer kid does not need antique wood furniture. So I took those to use for my wax. I thought it'd be perfect. I had some plastic storage bins, they're actually over here, and they fit a lot of wax. It's fabulous, but they're too heavy. And on carpet, it was hard for me to get the drawers open. So yeah, it ended up, I think if I had had hardwood floors and I didn't have so much wax jammed in them, might have been easier, but it's working out good in the furniture that I have now. So anyway, I was moving some things around and I'm like, what the heck? I have all these 4th of July scents. So we pulled those out to utilize for the week of 4th of July, obviously. So we had to. So this was the Blue Hawaiian Lemonade and Cherry Slushy mix. This was fabulous. Really enjoyed this one. I don't know, was this I think it was a couple of different colors, because we had one. Oh, I know which one it was. So I'll talk about it when I get there. Let me hear that story. Okay. We had red, white, and blue from the Southbound 4th of July sampler, blueberry cream, cherry mallow, and birthday cake. This was really, really nice bakery. I really got the birthday cake in this. I don't know, a little bit of cherry. It didn't take over the blend. It was nice, kind of a smooth cherry bakery, and hints of blueberry cream in this. I would totally get this one again. Highly recommend red, white, and blue from Southbound. And let's see, I know I have another one. Okay. So I have 2 more of this scent, but I thought I would mix this and something else. So in a couple of my warmers, or 3 warmers, I had this Americana from Southbound, apple fritters, and whipped cream. And the other ones I had apple fritter shop from Midnight Daydream, which is donut muffins, Dutch apple crumble, and buttered maple pancakes. These were amazing together. Great apple scent. Had a little bit of a cinnamon kick, but it was good. I really enjoyed it. Now, as you guys know, Midnight Daydream's wax is white with no embellishments or anything else. This one was really blue, like really deep, dark blue, had a little bit of glitter. So, which one do you think I had a waxident with all over my wall and carpet? Blue, of course, ding, ding, ding. I have like cream colored, like lightish carpet. And and this color wall, basically, I mean, it's a little bit different shade in my living room. So I had dark blue, dark blue. Yeah, that was fun. It's still a little bit on the carpet. I know, it's in the corner, so I need to work on that. Get a hairdryer out. It'll come up. I got most of it up, but yeah, that was. Do you think it could have been with the white wax? No. And it was my fault. I was futzing around with the warmer and hit I use like the little trays on them so I can easily change out my wax, and hit the thing and it went flinging. Yeah, that was great. Okay, moving on. We have Scented Squirrel Sweet Squirrel. It's called Cinnamon Sugared Pralines. This was nice, but cinnamon, hello. Was a cinnamon scent for sure. Don't know that I would get that again because I'm so sensitive. And this, so I used these overnight. I'll give you a little secret. I've been using some wax that I'm a little iffy on my nose with in my overnight warmers. I'm not going to necessarily point those out because I don't want any. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or anything, but sometimes my nose can be sensitive. So I mixed these two because I knew this one was strong and it was hard for me to use up. I had half of, not even a half, maybe a third of this left from Satin Susie Campfire Song, which was medley of bonfire, vanilla, and toasted marshmallows. This is so strong. I mean, such a strong bonfire type scent. If you're looking for that when she reopens, holy cow, this was strong. So I mixed it with this. It was strong. I don't think I can do a lot of those. I can do like Marshmallow Fireside type of scents from Bath and Body Works, but if it's really heavy on the bonfire smokiness, it's a little bit too much for me. Okay, so then we have from the soda sampler from Zape, red, white, and blueberry. Of course, we had blueberry, mac apple, and fizzy soda. Oh, it was so good. My son was like, that's fizzy. Yes, it is. We call it James Repellent. That's his name, by the way. My oldest son, who also likes wax, but does not like fizzy scent. So any fizzy scent I call James Repellent. All right, we have Sugar Rush, cotton candy, pink lemonade, and fizzy soda. This was really nice as well. They weren't over to me. I love super, super fizzy, and it wasn't like my nose was tingling for either one of these. It was perfect. It was just the right blend for people that don't want it like fizzy on steroids like I typically do. But this was really, really nice and pleasant. It was good. All right, so then we used, oh boy. Okay, speaking of steroids, oh my gosh. From the Melted Mousse Dove Soap Type. Oh my gosh, you guys. This was so strong. Dove Soap Type from the Melted Mousse. Yes, steroids. Oh my goodness. I think I cut this in quarters for my bathroom. And you guys know I call it the black hole bathroom. It just sucks in scents and you never smell them. This took over my whole house. Yeah, this is so strong. I could not get this again. Doesn't smell exactly like the soap. I mean, it's like the essence of that soap, like times 50. Because to me, Dove is more of like a creamy type of scent. It's not as wow, yowza in your face. So yeah, this was super strong. If you're looking for something that's really clean, strong soap smell, definitely get the Dove soap. My son used up this Sunday shop from Salt Mountain Melts. He loves this. Oh, it was a favorite of his. Strawberry pound cake, waffle cone, and vanilla ice cream. He loves those types of blends. Thought this was very, very good, strong. Would totally get this again. I think we have one more. Okay. I did use this, and I'm trying to remember where this is in the pile, but I did mix this with something, but I will tell you this took over. So this was Satin Susie Neapolitan chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry ice cream. This was amazing. I need tons of this. I need to set this aside because when she opens back up, this was so good. I felt like you got all of that. It smelled like the creamiest, richest strawberry, chocolate, vanilla ice cream mixture. I mean, it was amazing. I don't know how you can get those 3 scents and have such a good mix of them and be able to smell them, but I am here for it and need lots of that. Okay. All right, so then we melted this key lime pie. It was a scent? Yes, of course it's a scent. This was a sample from Beezy's. Really love his wax. I love his donut shapes. I like these better than the scent shot cups, but anyway, I really enjoyed it and would totally repurchase. This was from Super Tarts. My son melted this SPK and Falcon. It's wildberry mousse, buttercream, cupcakes, pink sugar, sweet tea, strawberry, blue sugar, and driftwood. He thought it was a little odd. Would not get this again, but we're glad we tried it. He tried this Pamper. He tried it, so I'm not really sure He said it was good. To me, it smells almost, but this is like the bag afterwards. It smells really nice. Is it like a, almost reminds me of a cashmere vanilla birch type of blend. I don't know, almost and baby powder in there. I have no idea, but it smells really nice. So I would try this again in a larger size. That was nice. We had gold sugar from L3. It was a sample. I wrote after 8 hours, it reminded me of Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds or BMC. I don't know why. This is really, really nice. I like gold sugar a lot. Love it in blends. We had Cozy Cabin from K's. This was really spicy. This was a spicy scent to my nose, so I would not get this again, but I'm glad I gave it a try. We have Wandering in Wonderland, pink strawberry. So this was pink sugar, fresh picked strawberries, and pink frosted cake. This one was really light. You guys know I struggle sometimes, unfortunately, with Wandering in Wonderland. I don't know what it is. It's my warmers, placement of the warmers, the type that I'm using. It smells so good if I get close to it, but it doesn't blow me out of the house. I would say this one was probably about a 4 or 5. It was very, very pleasant. So if you get better performance than I do, I would totally pick this one up. It was a really, really nice scent. We have Savannah Blue, no tan lines. My son melted this one. Jamaican Me Crazy, gold sugar, and Swedish Dream Salt. He really, really enjoyed this one. Would totally get that again. I guess these were from his, because I'm like, oh, these are the ones that he melted. Pebbles and Bam Bam, rich pound cake, piped with heavy cream and topped with fruity pebbles, fresh strawberries, and whipped marshmallows. I mean, this screams him all day long. You've got the strawberries, the whipped cream or whipped marshmallows, and the fruity cereal bar. So you knew this was going to be a hit. He loves this. Totally buy this again. Cape Cod, salty sea spray, sea weather, driftwood, and water lily from Vintage Chic. He really enjoyed this one as well. I think we have one left. He liked it. That's a scent that also screams his name. I loved this one. Melted this in here. Rainbow Melts Peepee. Oh, Peeps, strawberry pound cake, and pretzel. This was fabulous. Her wax does so good for me. It's strong, lasts a really long time, and I got the Peeps cake or Peeps, candies. I am itchy. I don't know what the heck's going on. It happens after a while sometimes if I'm smelling stuff. Anyway, I love this. Would totally get it. Okay. Fruity Pebbles. I only had a couple little cubes left, and when I was moving drawers around, I'm like, we're going to melt this. Love this. We have repurchased. We'll always repurchase. It's so strong. Fun, fruity cereal goodness. Fruity Pebbles from That Smell Good shop. Love that one. Okay, we had Cottontail cookies, cotton candy frosting, and vanilla wafers from the Scented Squirrel. So I used that. I cut that up and used it in here. This was good. It was on the lighter side, though. It was the vanilla wafers and cotton candy frosting was on the lighter side. So I just had 3 little pieces and mixed this in with another blend. We had cinnamon sugar, pumpkin pecan waffles, and boardwalk mellow clouds. This is good. I believe I have another one of this. Really enjoyed this. This is a really nice blend from L3. Cotton candy overload. I need this in a loaf. I need to look if she's offering that soon. This is so good. I have purchased it in like wave bars, cloud cakes. I'm not sure what they call them, but I have a couple of those and love this. This is the strongest cotton candy scent that I think I've ever purchased. I love this. It's so good. Lasts for a long time. It's like you want to lick the air. It's great. This is strawberry soda and blue raspberry slushy from Rose Girls. This was okay. I mean, I feel like some of their scents, I'm just so used to getting wowed, I guess, from Rose Girls, that sometimes I get a scent and then I'm like, oh, it's pretty good, but it didn't like knock my socks off. I think this would be better for me with fizzy. So I think I will add fizzy. If I ever get that again, I would add extra fizzy. We had Simo Sparkling Strawberry Lemonade. I used this up in my bedroom. This was fabulous. Really enjoyed this. Really, really nice strawberry lemonade scent. So yeah, this was absolutely fabulous. We had Pink Flamingo from Empire Alchemy. This was juicy orange, wild cherry, sweet strawberry, ripe raspberry, and vanilla. What I mainly got, I underlined it here, was vanilla and raspberry. That's what it really reminded me of. I think I have one more of these. I would get this again. This was good. Their scents are really complex. I say this all the time. Very interesting, very different than what I expected when I purchased it or even when I smell it on cold. They kind of like change as they're melting. It was good. It was a nice raspberry vanilla scent. All right, so then we had, speaking of nice scent, what I wrote on this one, Hayden Rose Strawberry Sky. This was a little sample. This was really nice. It's a nice scent. I would probably get a souffle of this and enjoy it. It was a good scent, and I would recommend that one. We had Rose Girls, Goodnight Moon, Pink Sugar, Sweet Lavender, Peppermint, and Birthday Cake. I shared some of this with Casey in our swap because this is not a favorite of mine. I know, you guys. I know. Everybody loves this scent and would sell half of their collection probably for it. But this, I don't know. I'm just not somebody that likes mint and lavender together, at least right now. My nose is weird. It changes. We all know this. So yeah, but I will say it was nice. It's just not something that I would probably reach for or purchase again, at least for now. You never know. It could change. All right, Pharmacist's Daughter, Sweet Addiction, Lavender, Jelly Donut, Marshmallow, and Pink Sugar. Same thing. You know, I'm very, very picky about lavender, I figured out. So this was a nice lavender, but probably not one I would get again. We had Satsuma from Hayden Rowe. Boy, this is going to sound like a bummer. This was not my favorite Satsuma. There are a couple Satsuma oils that I really, really like. Or at least one that I know that I really, really love. This was not my favorite Satsuma. It's orange, mandarin, mango, peach, lime, jasmine, and neroli. So I think I like it brighter, like really wham in your face orange. That's the Satsuma that I like. We have Lime Sage from Hayden Rowe. This was a chunk in her chunk sampler. Bright lime and citrus blended with herbal sage. This was nice. It was pleasant. I don't need any more of it, but I would say it was different and was pleasant. I used it in my bathroom. I would say it was a nice, fresh type of lime scent. We had Barbie Girl from Hayden Rowe, Strawberry, Raspberry, Guava, and Fizzy Pop. I really liked this one a lot. I don't know if I bought any more of this or not, but I would. I would definitely purchase this one. We had Nilla Strawberry Noel Cookie Land from Rose Girls. I just love her Cookie Land scents and strawberry with it. Yes, I'll totally purchase more of that one. Okay, so this was the infamous peach scent that I blended. Okay, so here we go. Destination Wax. This is Casey's Peaches and Clean, an airy blend of tree-ripened peaches and freshly washed linens. Unfortunately, to my nose, this is the cat pee peach. I don't know. It's weird because everybody's nose has to read peach different, right? Because, yeah, I don't know. Because I'm sure people love this, and for some reason, my nose reads it that way. So I mixed it in with this and put it in my overnight warmers with the thought of maybe helping it. It totally did. The addition of this papaya in with this really made it nice. It was a nice peaches. It was a nice peach papaya type of blend. Would I get it again? No, unfortunately, because I don't, want to buy something that I know I have to mix. But I was glad that I was able to save it because honestly, I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I'm glad that it was saved and I was able to enjoy it. We have Wandering in Wonderland Oreo Cookie Sundae. Okay, this is the one that I used because I didn't have enough. I used the Neapolitan in a couple of warmers. This was Oreo Cookie Sundae. Oreo cookies and cream, fluffy marshmallow, vanilla cream waffle cone, and vanilla milkshake. It really was that. It was really vanilla. I did get a little bit of like the cookie and cream vibe from this, and I liked it. I mean, like I said, her wax is not super strong for me, but it gave it kind of a really nice cookie and cream like background scent that was pleasant. It was really nice. Okay, so I melted this Treats at the Beach from Lurid Apothecary, Summer Boardwalk, Summer Scoop Type, Ice Cream Scoop Bread, Cake Batter Ice Cream, and Marshmallow Fluff. This was nice. I would say that the majority of what I got from this was the Ice Cream Scoop Bread, Cake Batter Ice Cream, and Summer Scoop. Those were the three things. So it was kind of like a nice like strawberry ice cream bread type of a thing, if that makes sense. It was very nice. It wasn't super wham in your face, but I really liked it. I really, really enjoyed melting this one. I also melted her lemon square. I didn't finish that bag up. Really love that, and I have that coming in her pre-order in a larger size. Loved that scent. Such a creamy, delicious lemon. Oh my gosh, it's just so good. Okay, so this next one is Coffee Bean from L3 and a Trig Tart. I have one left of these. I'm trying to be good in that order, but I really need quite a few of these because I really love this This is a blender to amp up some coffee if I don't think a blend has enough coffee in it. So this was fabulous. This is a coffee. I mean, we're not fooling around when we talk about this one. This is coffee. So if you're a little bit more on the side of you want like whipped cream and sugar in your coffee, this might not be the blend for you, but it's good for me. I love it. I absolutely love Coffee House. All right, Birdie's Making Sense. We have Coffee House and Pretzel. Melted that in here. Really, really nice blend. Love anything Coffee House, I'm telling you. Okay, so we had Pharmacist's Daughter, Citrus Fizz, Citrus, Cherry, and Fizzy Pop. I loved this. It was so good. Used this in my room. Finished this up. It was so good. Love it. Will highly recommend and purchase that one. I had Nanu sent to me from Casey in our swap. Apple Mango Tango, Strawberry Sugar, and Lemon Sugar. This one was nice. I wish that the strawberry sugar and the lemon sugar were amped a little bit because they kind of all got lost a little bit. It was definitely a laundry blend, but I felt like they kind of, I don't know how to say, like canceled each other out a little bit. I don't know. Like it wasn't really laundry and it wasn't really sugary. So it was kind of, I don't want to say weird, but it was an interesting mix. So I don't know that I would get this again, but I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad she sent it to me because it was on my list to try. So I did end up adding a little bit more of some sugary goodness to it and really enjoyed it that way after a couple of hours because I was like, it's a scent to me that can't figure out what it wants, I guess, at least to my nose. All right, so we have L3 Roger, Captain Crunch, glazed donuts, and creamsicles. Oh my gosh. Yes, I need lots of this. This was so, so good. I loved this. I really got the cream. I got all of this. Creamsicle, Captain Crunch, glazed donuts. It was fabulous. It's so strong. I could see, I had it on my hot plate. I was lazy yesterday and didn't feel like changing out some of my tea lights. Couldn't think of the word there. And so I just used my hot plates and this performed so good. I could see the steam coming off of it. Oh my goodness. So this is going in the I need to buy that again pile. We had Fat Bottom Girls from L3. This was really nice. This is a really nice buttery type of rich bakery blend. Really like this one. Would get that again. We had, now see, I thought I was going to love this and I have so I have one left of this. Spa Succubus, Avo Bath, So White type, and Hawaiian Punch. I think I figured out I don't like So White type. I don't know what that is. This would have been perfect to me if it was Avo Bath and Hawaiian Punch. So I would totally do those together. I love Avo Bath. I love Hawaiian Punch. It had to be the So White type. I don't know. This was odd. This was just an odd, I don't know. Is it melted? So I have one more. And yes, the post office sat on it. That's the one that it looked like an elephant sat on it. So yeah, that one, I don't know. So I might mix that one with maybe more Avo Bath to maybe make that come out because I do have Avo Bath by itself. So we'll see. I have Rose Girls, Meant to Be, Fresh Picked Strawberries, Blackberry, and Mango Sorbet. This was really good. So good. Just gorgeous. Beautiful, fruity, fun type of blend from Rose Girls. Love it. This is from L3. Can't remember what these are called. Because it's not Trig Tarts and it's not Matrix Melts. It'll come to me after. Whatever. Mr. Sandman, Lavender Biscotti, Lemon Glaze, and Heavy Whipping Cream. This is actually really nice. Do I need... I might have another one of these. I don't know what size it is. But yeah, I will enjoy this and melt it. But I have figured out I don't like her lavender as much as I do some other vendors. And so, like, Teddy B's lavender is my favorite. I'm just going to say. Their lavender is absolutely my absolute favorite. It's so good. And so, I don't melt lavender all the time. So, I probably stick to that when I get to lavender. But this was not, actually, this was probably my favorite L3 lavender blend. I think I have a loaf of the lavender. Now, it's going to make me want to go. I have one loaf of lavender, I think, left from L3. So, we'll see what that one is. That'll be an interesting one. We have Barista's Breakfast from Empire Alchemy. Yeah, we're butching it again. Cause I don't know what this is. Affogato, cinnamon strudel, vanilla crumb donut, and whipped cream. This was very cinnamony to me, so I ended up mixing in the Coffee House from L3 to amp up the coffee a little bit. I do like coffee and cinnamon together, so when I amped up the coffee a little bit, it was perfect. It was really, really good. But for me, cinnamon has to be tamped down with extra coffee because I don't want to smell as much cinnamon in my blend. Then we had Footy Pajamas from Hayden Row. So this was another lavender. This was sweet lavender, blueberry, and lemon laundry. I really felt like the lavender took a back seat on this one. It was mainly blueberry, lemon, and laundry with a hint of lavender. I like this. I would get this again. Wouldn't go crazy and order loaves of it, but I enjoyed it and would totally get that again. All right, ooh, we got through the wax. All right, so I do have quite a few candles. This went in the Naughty Crocked. This was James and Maria Organic Company. Got this from, yeah, I want to, Home Goods. That's what it was. TG Maxx, like Home Goods, Marshalls, that type of thing. Shave and a haircut. This was 16 ounces, poured in the U.S. And so I liked the concept of this. Oh, there's some wax coming off of this. But it was sooty. It was a soot monster. I even cleaned it off. You can see some of the soot around the edges. And you guys know I keep my wicks super trimmed really, really well. So guess what? It went in the Naughty Crock. It smelled really nice in here. I will say it was really a good blend. It wasn't a typical shave and a haircut. Kind of had a feminine note to it, which was really nice. It was interesting, really, really nice, but I wouldn't get it again just because I know I have to crock it. I have a lot of these. I have been purchasing these when they go on clearance, the single wicks, and they burn so well for me. I just wish they were a tad stronger. I know it's a single wick, so what I've been trying to do is grab 2 of the same scent, and then I get a little bit better, you know, scent throw with it. So anyway, I have this Orange Zest and Sea Spray from Bath & Body Works. I purchased this last year. I mean, there's no scent notes on here, but anyway, that's exactly what it is. It's a really nice orange zesty sea salt type of blend. Yeah, I can still smell it a little bit. Really nice orange. They do orange well. So it's like the orange that's in the Orange Ginger Energy candle, because I love that one. That's a similar orange to this one with some of that sea salt. I mean, it burned really well, as you can see. It had a little sooting at the end, but it does so well for me. They burn a long time. Actually, you don't have to keep, I mean, you have to keep an eye on them, but you don't have to put them out every 3 hours like you do some of the other ones. So I have quite a few of these left too back in the day. What year were these? So 2012. I have quite a few of the little ones and I'm using them up. As you can see, I mean, it burned down to the end and put itself out, but there's still a lot left on the outsides. These are pretty much unscented. So I use these in conjunction with another candle that I'm burning just because I usually can't smell them, but it's nice ambiance in the room. So I had 2 of them. So this was the pineapple mango. It says luscious tree ripened mango and sweet tropical pineapple are complemented by crisp lotus and a hint of warm vanilla. So yeah, these don't burn the best, honestly. I mean, as you can see, and they don't have a lot of scent left. So I will use these up. They don't make this size anymore, so no worries there. But I'm gonna use them up and enjoy what I have, the ones left. I have quite a few, so you guys will see them. Working on a, what is it, strawberry picnic or something right now. Anyway, okay, so then I have this Homeworks. You guys saw this before, citrus mojito. Look at that. I mean, burned all the way down. I had no issues with this thing. I don't think I had a cotton ball it once, maybe once. Usually don't trim the wicks very much on these. Maybe I did cotton ball it. This is pomelo, kumquat, tangerine, and mint. The problem with this was that it was really light. This was a light scent for me. I would have liked it stronger because it has a fantastic scent. Oh, it's so nice. But it was not a very good throw. I'm going to say like a 4. It was hard to smell. Did not have a kerosene smell. It just wasn't super strong. But they burn well. I'm telling you, these burn and they last forever. Burn really well. So I will continue to get Homeworks. I just have to find the ones that work the best as scent throw in my home and go with that. This one was strong, which unfortunately was not a scent I loved. Purchased this last fall. Everybody was raving about this on YouTube. So this was scent. So it's Scentworks. You can find these at Kohl's. Same brand. Hair's lacking. So this is blueberry pumpkin, and it's a 3-wick candle. And I mean, you have a little residue. I mean, I don't care about that. That was fine. I did have to cotton ball this a few different times because I did get the drowning wick thing. Ugh, but I just did not like the scent at all. I mean, people loved this. It was like, so what it was to me was like creamy pumpkin with a little bit of blueberry thrown in, but not a lot. It was mainly like kind of a stomach churning creamy scent. I don't know. You guys, I went with it. Vanilla bean, blueberry, white pumpkin, and whipped vanilla. So it was kind of like white pumpkin, whipped vanilla, and vanilla bean mainly. I would totally not get this again, as you can tell by my reaction to this one. But, you know, it was strong. It was strong. If you like this scent, you got it last year. I don't know if it'll be out again this fall, but I wanted to use it up and move it out. So I am excited that we can recycle that one. We had Paris Cafe. So believe it or not, I had never tried Paris Cafe before. I loved this. Shocker. I mean, come on. I absolutely loved this. It burned all the way to the bottom, actually. Got a little bit murky towards the end, as you can see, but not really bad. For the most part, it did pretty good. Kept the wicks trimmed, and because I love the scent so much, I put this last itty bitty amount on my hot plate and just let it go for a couple of days. And then it kind of started to smell a little like burned coffee. I'm like, yeah, we're done. So this was rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, and vanilla creme. I purchased another one. I will not go without these in my collection. 100%. Loved it. And I actually did finish this. This was the candle of the week. So Stars and Stripes from Bath and Body Works. It came out this year. So this is Firecracker Pop, Red Cherry, Fresh Citrus, and Juicy Berry. I actually used this all the way down, never made it to the crock. And I did put it out last night when we were going to bed, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to relight it again because, I mean, you could see the wick clips and everything like that in there, and I'm like, yeah, it's done. So this one I have to say, I really had to babysit this one in terms of constant cotton balling. I probably cotton balled this thing 4 times. So I don't know what it was with these wicks, but it drowned all the time. So pretty much every time I burned it, which is probably why I went through it so fast, honestly, I had to constantly cotton ball this, and it wasn't that strong. I'm going to say this was probably a 4. I know a lot of people are saying that. Unfortunately, it was pretty much uncentered until you got right up on it. I wouldn't get this again, unfortunately, but it wasn't sooty, so there's that. You want something just for ambiance and you get it for, you know, clearance prices, maybe that would be good. But yeah, I had to kind of, you know, babysit and cotton ball it a lot. So that wouldn't be something that I would necessarily get again. So woo, we got through a lot of candles. I always enjoy working through some candles. So I have another, not this scent, thank goodness. I have another Scentworks that I'm working on in my kitchen right now that I purchased last year. Can't really smell it that much, but it's burning really, really nicely. So we will see how that goes, and you will see my scents of the week tomorrow that I pulled 2, so you will see 2 of those. So what is my theme for next week? So I decided when I was moving all of the wax out of my storage bins into the dressers that I have now, that I want to use up some more of my scent shot cups. So what I decided to do is we're going to do some scent shots, and we're going to do some lesser seen vendors, some vendors that I don't highlight as much on the channel. Maybe I've only purchased from them 1 or 2 times, and small orders. So I want to use some of that wax and decide if it's something that I want to continue purchasing, and thought that I would highlight those on the channel. So you will see a lot of scent shot cups. I have already pulled the basket. There are a lot of scent shot cups in there. It just makes me feel so accomplished to use those up as well, as you guys know. And I just don't love that form of wax. Like I said, it just makes me feel like I'm throwing so much plastic away. So yeah, I prefer to buy wax in other forms. So let me know down below if you got through any great candles this week, or if you used up some, like a loaf that you've been working on, a Scentsy brick. Let me know in the comments section down below. I always enjoy talking with you. And I will see you next time. I have some hauls coming up. So I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.